Hello guys and welcome to my channel where we're trying to build the Egyptian Empire in Predynastic Egypt. Uh, where when we left off we were trying to unite with this tribe, I don't remember the name, with the Tinis tribe, which should give us some bonus soldiers and a new cult. And we basically had a battle which turned up pretty bad for us. So even though we outnumbered the attackers quite a lot, we had some bad luck and we lost a lot of soldiers. So we will need to recover. We really do need to build more soldiers. So we should also buy some extra people and increase our population. We need to buy the next town improvement to build it pretty soon. And for the cults, it will take some time to actually get the next cult. So for now, we're just gonna keep on with the game. We still need some production for diplomacy, so let's just hit next turn and see what happens. So during the game, Seth will basically start conquering all of the different tribes in the area, and what we have to do is to basically start defeating them. So let's use some of the extra people to start exploring. We could also get this technology to finish that row. And we could build this. Don't really have enough for now to maintain also this construction and also build a building. So we'll wait on that for a time. Here we found another tribe, but let's move on. Now the turns at this stage of the game are a bit slower, so we're just gonna hit next turns a couple of times. And here we got immigration, which increases the cost of new population. That's not too good. Here I think we can use this to reduce a bit the chances that our neighbors will attack us. So that's actually good. Let's try to do that. Next time we should also unify with this tribe, granting us 300 extra soldiers. So that would be good. So we've unified there. This granted us extra people. The greening of Sahara will grant us extra population. We've also got 300 new soldiers from there. And we got a new mission. Conquer or unify all tribes on the Nile River from Nubia to the Mediterranean Sea, with the exception of the set tribes, savanna and desert tribes. Bonus, efficiency of joining tribes on the Nile plus 80%. And it will award us with a one-time food and production bonus. Okay. we got an extra cult here. So we actually want to use it as soon as possible because it will reduce scouting. This one is pretty good because it will give us an extra soldiers and we want that. And besides that, I think we should just start working more on exploration. But I don't know, is it worth it to go here with 17 right now? I think it's worth it more to go in this. The mission also requires us to conquer all of the tribes along the Nile. So this one we could actually subdue, so let's just try to do that. This will take just one turn. And we need to conquer quite a lot of tribes, so let's start working on that. Now for the buildings, I would like to build this pretty soon. So let's try to build it now. Maybe if we move this guy, we should be able to fit at least 2 parts of production. So let's just hit next. And we're gonna quickly attack these guys. And apparently the game offered us to enable training mode. I think this happened because this is the first time I play since a long time. So, but I'm not gonna actually enable the mode. I don't know, maybe we did a bad job until now. Maybe we're way behind where we should be, but should be okay. Let's just continue and try to conquer some of the other villages. Can we go here? Yes, we should try to go here and get this village next. We'll finish expanding our town pretty soon, which will allow us to also get more people. So let's go ahead and move on with the game. We're gonna attack again here. So we conquered another village. How about these guys? Can we take over this guy? They have a bit more people there. So we're pretty close in military. I might want to wait a bit. These guys are also weak, so let's try to subdue them. We're gonna continue to try to build this. We still have some time there. For this 15 exploration requirement, I kind of want to wait for this one. Use it once, it will take a long time. Actually, let's go ahead and try to explore more of the map. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna wait for we're gonna try to defeat all of the tribes on the Nile River. These guys are pretty strong. For technology, I want to prioritize army, so we're gonna pick this to increase a bit more the soldiers that are generated. And actually, I would like to have more soldiers, so we're gonna add in more people in there. And sure, why not? Let's try to explore more of the map. Now, for buildings, we could build this painted tomb, or we can have immunity to blockades, or we can add more populations. This is actually, these fields are pretty good, so I might want to do this just for the next improvement. Let's do this because it will give us quite a lot of authority. So let's try to build that. Now, and add this guy in here to actually finish the construction. We are generating quite a lot of soldiers, and hopefully we'll have enough to finish that mission with the Nile. And here we have another friendly village. What would... It will cost us quite a lot to unite. Can we trade? We could trade, but again the trade is a bit bad here. I'm gonna wait on that for now. Any other tribe that we could subdue? We could go here, we have more than them. How about them? Yeah, these guys are pretty weak, so let's try to subdue them. And sure, let's try to explore more. So we defeated another tribe. We also improved this area here, and we're gonna add in a person there. I want to build this next, go here, and hopefully have more food production available. And we'll wait for these guys to finish. This region is actually pretty good. So maybe we're gonna move a person from here and place him there. There are quite a lot of good regions on the map now, so let's move some of the people. This one is also pretty good, I guess. So we're gonna move someone there. And sure, this seems fine for now. So we'll just hit next turn. Now we could be attacked again, but I'm pretty confident in our military. We could pick this again to get an extra bonus of authority per turn and maybe be able to do the cults a bit faster. This is also really good because it reduces the strength of enemies. But I think I might wait for this one to get an extra boost to soldiers. I really do want to prioritize soldiers now. So we're gonna wait next turn to get these technologies instead. So let's go ahead and go to the next turn. We have options for cults right now. I think I'm gonna pick this one. And should we go defender or should we go explorer? I think it's better to go defender, just to have way more bonuses to soldiers. And in order to get this, we need to go to this one first. So sure, let's just grab that. Now we should get quite a lot of soldiers per turn. We got quite a lot of bad events, unfortunately. We are not really using this. But this we might want to repair. What other things we have to build? This one is good, but it will cost us a lot of production. We'll grab a new person and try to fix this because it will give us some production there. And we're just gonna hit next turn. We're gonna wait on that there. Now for exploration, let's just explore a bit around our city. And could we use this again to get the exploration bonus? I think we did, but we lost the bonus to our soldiers, unfortunately. I would also want to get that, but it will cost us a lot of production, and we don't have that much available yet because we are also building this. So let's just hit next turn. We're gonna wait one more turn. Let's try to explore in the meantime. Wait one more turn and start building the improvement to fields. We could choose some other persons, but I think I want to go with military once this bonus is done. 4 resources. think I'm gonna go with tolls, just to buff everything a bit. And we need to discover a lot of technologies and build the Scorpion Palace. Where is the Scorpion Palace? So temple, city wall, multi-story barracks, multi-story houses, alternative trade route, which I don't want to build because we'll have those a bit later. We could build this colony to give us some bonuses, but here is the tomb of the Scorpion. Okay, let's take it slow. Let's build this first. And for a worker, I'll just grab one of these guys. And we're gonna save our authority to use the blessing of web to generate extra soldiers. Curious, could we defeat one of these guys? So this guy's required 1.4. This guy's requires 1.1 and these guys require 1.4. They are pretty strong. This guy's 1.5. So yeah, we need to prioritize a bit soldiers. I don't want to risk it with those odds. We could use this, but I don't think it's good to do it right now. This gives us bonus to culture, this gives us bonus to food, but I think we're okay. We're just gonna wait for this blessing to finish, explore some of the areas, and then we're gonna grab that bonus for the extra soldiers. And next turn again. Some extra fields have been added, but the percent growth is actually what really benefits us. We need a little bit more production, so let's try to repair this. We kinda need everything, to be honest, but yeah, hopefully it will help us with this exploration a bit. For technology, I think I'm gonna pick this thing because it should help us with conquering the other parts. And yeah, none of the things really help us. And we found some other friendly villages. They will give us some benefits, but I think we still should continue with the exploration, and because of that event, unfortunately, now we get an debuff to our food. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it like that. We should have enough food to stand there. And here I think we are attacked by the minions of Set. They have 2k soldiers. and we need to be able to beat them. So let's curse them a couple of times. Let's maybe strengthen on our own, and let's counterattack. So we managed to defeat them, and with that we got a gold victory, which gives us an additional bonus of soldiers each turn. Okay, so we are in a pretty good state. Let me go here just for the bonus authority and food. And hit next turn. Again, we'll wait for this effect to finish, and then I think we will go ahead and try to recruit even more soldiers to be able to finish all of the tribes near the Nile River. So we're gonna use Defender, and that should give us quite a big boost to the soldier creation. We are basically trying to use all of the soldiers. We could go ahead and get even more fields, but I think we would like to go to multi-story housing because there are a lot of buffs hidden here. So let's try to build this, and I'm gonna grab a person from soldiers to build that instead. And let's hit next turn. I'm gonna keep the people there exploring, and let's get an extra benefit to trades. Of curiosity, now trades give us free authority here. So yeah, this was authority, this is production, so +4 production. Here is 7 production. Let's continue with exploration from now on. The Governors of Horus. This can give us a buff to food, to authority, or to soldiers. I'm gonna pick the buff to soldiers now. Maybe next turn we can finish up the remaining tribes on the Nile. So this consisting of these 3 guys. We did the improvement to houses because this way we could go maybe into here. I kinda wanna get city walls. So let's go ahead and build this. This will take quite a lot of resources, but we should have enough. And let's just hit next turn. We'll get another person. Is there a good tile we could work? And I think we should be able to work this. That should be fine. So hit next turn again. We are still exploring. We are just gathering a lot of soldiers. Hit next turn one more time. Relocation of craftsmen, areas on the border of the desert, -1 production. Well, that's unfortunate. We can call a power again. So let's see, if we're trying to build this and we call Horus, do we actually lose that bonus? No, we don't. So we could use we can call up multiple different cults, but just if we want, we cannot do both growth and scouting from this cult. So that should be fine. Okay, I'm curious, can we now invade some of the guys here? So they have 1.6k. We could do it there, but it costs 42 food every turn to be able to invade. How about here? This is 2.3k. So actually let's try to subdue these guys, because it might cost us quite a lot to do it later. Hopefully we can beat them. And yeah, we managed to beat them pretty fast. We can also go ahead and finish the city walls, which should give us a bonus to soldiers. And I think I'm gonna go with this one to get more culture and maybe unlock some of the other things a bit faster. Okay, these guys are exploring, this guy is working here. Some of the other things there, I think we're okay for now. We conquered another one for this mission. We still need to conquer these guys, and that's about it. But we need to have more soldiers for that. Should get a pretty good bonus to soldiers. Is there something else here we would like to build? We could build this multi-story barracks. Or we could build this for extra authority and culture, but we don't have that much more. We don't have that much production left. So should we build this? I guess we can actually try it, but we don't have enough as of yet. Could we invade? They have 2.5k, so they have more than us and we don't have enough food. Okay, let's build this for one turn. Okay, we'll have to wait for a second. This guy gives us authority, but not that much. Sure, let's place him there. So the game ends soon. It said that we needed to focus on unification and discovery. I don't think we'll be able to finish the game, but maybe we could try to unite with a couple of guys. So I'm gonna wait on the building here. What does these guys know? They still need production. Let's try to scout some of the other stuff. It next turn. Pretty soon we should have big enough army to conquer both of these guys. Let's use this again and get extra soldiers. And maybe we'll finish unifying with these guys and then we'll try to attack again. Was 2.7 to attack those guys, 2.7 to attack those guys, so let's try to build up a bit more soldiers. And we're gonna discover that thing. Gonna hit new turn a couple of times. And we need to build the Tomb of the Scorpion, which is this one here, in I think 7 turns. So we'll finish that unification, we'll try to finish this building and try to go and build the Tomb of the Scorpion. Let's add an extra person here. And can we invade these guys? We should be able to, but we don't have enough food. It costs us too much food to actually invade. Okay. What does these guys offer? Well, that's not too good. Let's move one guy in here. Here I want to actually do a generous because that will give us a lot of authority. And it should help us build the Tomb of the Scorpion faster. So that will reduce it by 3 turns, but I don't think we'll have enough production to actually fulfill it. So let's try to see if we can move some people around to give us a bit more production. So maybe one in here, and with that we should have enough. For research, We could pick this. Which should give us access to irrigation canals. Which I don't really see it on the map, but yeah, anyways. So we can hit next turn 2 times. We got another exploration in. We finished the Tomb of the Scorpion. This will give us +8 authority. And we got bonus to our culture. So sure, we're gonna move this guy in here. There are still some other regions that we need to explore. So I think I'm gonna use Explorer here and try to explore some of these regions. If we want to unite, this will cost us 60, so we could pay that. We could send this guy here and this guy here to explore just a little bit faster. And maybe if we take one other guy there. Can have a small deficit of food. We kinda need 2 more people to be able to explore this turn. So let's take 2 people from the army, and this way we should be able to explore all of the map while this bonus is active. Let's try to get that. For the benefit, let's actually use this. Didn't give us that much of a bonus. Maybe we should have picked Horus, but what can you do? We got some extra bonuses there. Could we explore this while this is still active? Yes, we could. And with that, we should be able to explore all of the map. And this should free up a lot of people. Can we invade these guys? They have 4k army. Could we invade these guys? Yeah, we might be able to, so let's at least try it. For trade, I don't think there's something really good here. Could place a person there. And let's place a person there. Or let's actually build something. Let's try to build this barracks. It will cost some production, but we are using quite a lot. Here, this will be a big one, so hopefully we will actually win. And we managed to defeat them, but we lost quite a lot of soldiers. Let's discover the last... let's discover this technology. And let's see now. So these guys are pretty strong. We don't have enough people to conquer that. Here we're still exploring, and we should explore all of the map. Let's try to trade here because that's a pretty good deal. And let's place that guy there. And this should be okay for now. Okay. We'll add even more soldiers in here. With this guy I'm gonna use for production or actually let's use let's go to food, because it will give us a benefit there. And let's build this to be able to continue with the things. Okay, we'll use this guy to build. We don't really need too much production, so do we have some guys which we can switch from production to food? We have this guy, but I guess we can place it in here for it, a bit of food and more culture. So we're gonna hit next turn. We still have the benefit from culture from there. Let's use Horus to reduce the time takes for building. And now this tile has become really good, but we'll continue with improvements, and let's actually improve this thing now. We should try to get more food and more people. I think this was a mistake I did. I should have prioritized food earlier. And let me take another look now. They have like 5k people. We can't really do that. And the king wants another tomb to be built. We're gonna try to do that. This is actually good because this way we can have in more workers. So let's try to do that. We'll get 11 new people, with the downside that we'll get less culture, which I actually think it's a good deal. So let's do this. Let's add in a lot of people to the army. So we're getting 164 soldiers per turn. And let's just add some people here. Okay. This guy wants the Tomb of Ka. Do we have that available? Have Palace of the Scorpion. Yeah, we have it available, so let's try to build it. Don't have enough production, unfortunately. Maybe we can move around some people. Something like this. We still won't have enough production. But should be okay. We don't have that available, unfortunately. And with that, we'll finish one extra turn. But I don't think we'll be able to finish that mission. Or actually, we can just do it now. Let's try to build the Palace of the Scorpion. And we're gonna prioritize the production there. So we have 4.1k people. If you're trying to subdue them, yeah, there's no chance to actually do it. So let's hit next turn. I think actually this will be the last turn from the game, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, actually we're okay. But we get a huge bonus of soldiers. Here, this will give us a huge bonus of culture, so that should be fine. For construction, we'll try to build this to give us a bonus to population. This way we can get more people. So right now we're still trying to defeat this tribe here, but they have quite a lot of soldiers, so we need to fit that. We're gonna save, and this way we're gonna add in another person. And unfortunately we cannot continue building. This guy have a lot of extra soldiers, so we can't really go there. Can we unite? Yes, actually we could unite with this tribe here. And we reached a new event, the unification of Egypt. Horus wants to restore order in Egypt, and he requires you to capture all of the regions along the Nile, to build Memphis and transfer the capital there, to unite all gods into a single pantheon and hold a great feast when it's all accomplished. So we need to conquer 11 regions. We could hit reform, So we basically need to conquer all of the tribes, if I'm not mistaken. And we can hit reform to get bonuses to our productions. And I think I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna try to reform as much as we can. We need 5 K food to fulfill this. And we need to conquer all of the different tribes. And after that we need to have 5k food. I don't think we'll be able to finish the game. But if we try to go here again, yeah, they have way more military than us. We can't really do it right now. But could we unite with these guys? Not really. We need to wait for this unite to finish. So now this guy's lowered quite a lot in strength, so let's conquer them. And maybe these guys, no, they are really strong. These guys, we could conquer them, but it will take some time, so okay, let's finally beat these guys. Okay, so we defeated them. We got some bonuses here. And now the goal is to beat Set, and I think we get some bonuses for defeating them. So sure, let's try to beat this tribe here. Okay. Let's try to conquer some of the other tribes. So this will trigger in 8 turns. If we try to unite with these guys, we hopefully should have enough, especially after these guys finish. Here I'm actually gonna hit no reward. And I'm gonna boost a bit the soldiers that we have. Because there will be a lot of fighting in the near future. So we're gonna attack these guys. And we managed to beat them. We managed to beat the set tribe. We got a one-time bonus of 500 production, and then we can build a new building there. Let's try to conquer these guys if we can. So here, if you want to subdue, it will cost quite a lot of food. For this, it will cost a lot of food and we don't have that many soldiers available. For these guys... Okay. Let's try to reorganize a bit. These two provinces are pretty good. We can't really finish that because we have this ongoing. Here, these provinces are a bit weaker. Trade gives us 10 food for production, which I think I'm gonna take. We're gonna go there and there, I think. We got another extra bonus of food. Let's see if we can actually try to conquer someone else. So let's try to conquer these guys. And they want to build copper mines of Sinai. So let's try to finish the building that we have. We got a bonus to farming. I'm gonna pick this to get the bonus to culture. Maybe we can finish more to get there. And the mission asks us to build this, so let's try to do it. And unfortunately we don't have enough food to continue with the conquering. So let's just stop that for now. Prioritize food for a bit. Got an extra influx of food. I think I'm gonna pick this one. And I think I'm gonna pick this one to give us some bonuses on there. The next mission requires us to build the Way of Horus. Do we have that available? We should, I think. Yeah, we do have that available. So let's try to build it. And we will also try to attack all of these rebel forces. I think there is 5 more turns till the end of the game. And honestly, I don't think we'll be able to finish it. But let's try. So, what do we need for the end of the game? We need the capital is not transferred, it says, and single pantheon is not created. How do we actually do that? Oh, we needed to research this, which costs 45,000 culture. And we need way more food. Yeah, I think we might actually lose the game. Fortunately. So I think I should have picked a certain victory condition. So I think we need to construct these 2 extra buildings to do the capital. That will take some time. And we also need 5,000 food and to finish this culture right here. We'll see if we can do it, but probably we won't be able to do it. Let's actually try to build this first, then use Horus. Should give us a buff there. Here we're gonna wait for the research. And let's try to build this, but it takes 10 turns. If we grab one more person, it will take 4 turns, yeah. I don't think we'll manage to actually do it. And this is, I think, the last turn. And unfortunately, we have lost the game. Okay, I haven't played this game in a while, and I think surely we could have played a little bit more efficiently. I think also that fight we got pretty unlucky on, really destroyed us a bit. So unfortunately that was another thing. But hope you liked the game. I really like this type of games where it's turn-based and you have to prioritize what resources you actually want to get. Now this turn I haven't played the game in a while. I didn't really remember well what events you get and how you need to actually get them, and because sometimes you need to save resources and know what where to go next and what type of resources to save. So this was the first try after a lot of years. Maybe next time I'll do another try and maybe next time we'll actually get to win. But thanks a lot for watching this video. And I don't know, let me know if you find this game interesting. Let me know maybe if you want to see a run, a well optimized and balanced run, and maybe to give you a guide a bit on how you need to play in order to win this game optimally. But this was pre-dynastic Egypt. Thanks a lot for joining me and see you next time. Bye bye.